$51, probably worth a little ticket each way if he presents his best. Set. Away. Slow away was Winsome Ruby. AUNTY ETHAL began well. Martin's Pride began okay. KABAYO King still trotting in the early stages. PIESRIDING SHOTGUN is not. It's gone into a gallop now. Pushing through from the second row. Winsome Ruby was checked and Gaita was able to dodge underneath it there again. KABAYO King had to restrain to get behind those. ALDEBARAN ALISSA gets into fourth placing early. Began really well from its handicap. Super Angus is about 12 metres behind KABAYO King. Then Winsome Ruby. PIESRIDING SHOTGUN. Springbank Eden and MUSCLETONIAN must have made a blue at the start. He's around about 40 metres behind it. Coming in the front straight, AUNTY ETHAL's got the lead. She's looking for a hat-trick. Martin's Pride gets a good run behind her. That'll suit him. He's at pretty big odds. Now, facing the breeze here was ALDEBARAN ALISSA and KABAYO King's lobbed a really good position. One out, one back. Going down to the inside was GHENT, then Winsome Ruby, Super Angus. Tacking on now is Springbank Eden. PIESRIDING SHOTGUN after that early blunder. And MUSCLETONIAN still around about 25 metres away, but is making ground. Lead time comes up as 54.5, and in front it's AUNTY ETHAL. In second place on the outside is ALDEBARAN ALISSA, and on the inside Martin's Pride. KABAYO King's lob that good posse, one out, one back, has been spec'd at odds, and everything's fallen into place beautifully for that horse. On the inside, GHENT, then Winsome Ruby. Super Angus is four back the inside. Then Springbank Eden, PIESRIDING SHOTGUN, blued at the early part, cost himself dearly, and tacking on was MUSCLETONIAN. First quarter covered in 32.2. He's able to rate the leader as he likes here, Corey Johnson. AUNTY ETHAL in front, and she leads away and coming into the front straight. ALDEBARAN ALISSA is outside the leader and is moving a little closer without putting any pressure on. On the inside, Martin's Pride at Boulder's odds got that good run behind the leader and one of the favourites. One out, one back, KABAYO King as they lift the tempo now. Behind those, GHENT on the inside travels okay. Then Winsome Ruby, Super Angus on the inside of Springbank Eden. Then in turn behind those, PIESRIDING SHOTGUN and MUSCLETONIAN is last of all. Really starting to lift the tempo now. 31.4 that second section. 63.6 starting to split the field up at the 600. And AUNTY ETHAL's got the speed to maintain that challenge there. On the outside now, ALDEBARAN ALISSA goes strongly. KABAYO King dropped off when they sprinted up, but he's starting to stoke up now with his run. He's on the outside of Martin's Pride. Then behind those was GHENT, Super Angus and Winsome Ruby. ALDEBARAN ALISSA goes to AUNTY ETHAL. KABAYO King goes to third. On his inside was Martin's Pride. GHENT can't get out. Behind those was Winsome Ruby. Around the bend they go. ALDEBARAN ALISSA in front. AUNTY ETHAL's had a little sit behind it. Might go for an inside. KABAYO King goes to a clear third now. But in front though, it's still ALDEBARAN ALISSA. And ALDEBARAN ALISSA is going to be too good for AUNTY ETHAL. Third was KABAYO King. Fourth placing, Super Angus, possibly, I reckon, just in front of Martin's Pride and GHENT. Then in turn behind those, PIESRIDING SHOTGUN, Winsome Ruby, MUSCLETONIAN and Springbank Eden was the last one to pull up.